Hello friends. Dear friend, today I want to share with you personal experience from a recent road trip with my wife and kids. During the trip, I encountered an extremely angry and impatient driver who followed my car in an aggressive manner. Even though I was going several miles per hour over the speed limit to pass a tractor trailer, when I entered the right lane, the driver accelerated past me, honking for about 10 seconds. My sympathetic nervous system immediately turned on. I feel the urge to give the middle finger or honk passive-aggressively in response. However, I tried to restrain myself. For the next few minutes, I silently seethed, feeling humiliated and that he had won. Every time I remember the long whistle, I feel angry and humiliated. Part of me even wanted to chase his car and retaliate, but I knew that nothing good would come of this. You've probably encountered similarly annoying or aggressive people, whether on the street or elsewhere. These situations are the perfect opportunity to practice the principles of Stoicism. So, if you appreciate what we're doing here, one simple and free thing I'd like to ask you to do is hit the subscribe button. Also, don't skip any part of the video, because if you're here, you're already different from the crowd. Consider yourself an exception and stay tuned for the unique insights we will discover together. Thank you for taking the time to follow and support. Let's build a more meaningful and peaceful life together every day. Let's get started. 1. Understand the judgment. This is when I thought of Stoic philosophy and remembered the words of the philosopher Epictetus. It is not events that perplex men, but their judgments about them. As I reflect on what happened, I wonder, what did that aggressive driver really do to me? The idea that he humiliated me or won is based on many layers of interpretation. The truth is much simpler. Driver wants his car to go faster than mine. He drove close to my bumper when my car blocked his path, clearly angry and upset. When his car passed mine, he honked his horn for a few seconds before accelerating away. The feelings of helplessness and victimhood I felt were not part of the event. There's nothing that says honking your horn with impunity is winning. Epictetus also wrote, "Others will not hurt you without your cooperation. You will be hurt as soon as you believe you are hurt." It's not the driver's actions that bother me, but the meaning I convey to them. When someone does something that upsets you, ask yourself, what is the truth and what is the interpretation? We can see other people's unpleasant actions as passing clouds. Imagine each annoying person as a dark cloud. You can let that cloud cloud your mind, or you can see it as just a cloud, which will pass and not affect your clear blue sky. Instead of letting other people influence your mood and actions, remind yourself that they are only a small part of your life. For example, when you encounter a narcissistic coworker, instead of thinking, "This person is arrogant and obnoxious," you might say to yourself, "This is someone who is exhibiting narcissistic behavior." This way, you stay objective and don't let negative emotions influence your mood and actions. Unpleasant people are like strong winds. We cannot control the direction of the wind, but we can adjust the sails. By controlling our thinking and not letting the negative actions of others affect us, we can maintain calm and steadfastness in all situations. So next time you encounter an unpleasant person, remember that you have control over your reaction. Focus on the truth, eliminate negative interpretations, and keep your mind clear. Don't forget to leave a comment sharing your experiences and how you've applied Stoicism in your daily life. Thank you for following and supporting. Let's stay positive and inspire each other every day. 2. Don't give your peace to others. In life, we often encounter situations and people that cause us to lose inner peace. But have you ever wondered, why do you let others control your emotions and mood? Your judgments and reactions are what determine your emotions. If you want to win over others, the best way is to stay calm, not let them disturb your mind. One of the important philosophies of Stoicism is to not let others control your emotions and actions. Epictetus, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, wrote, "Others will not hurt you without your cooperation. You will be hurt as soon as you believe you are hurt." This means that no one can make you angry or sad unless you allow it to happen. Imagine you are meeting a very rude and unpleasant person. They say things that make you feel offended. If you let those words affect you, you give them control over your emotions. Instead of reacting negatively, you can choose to stay calm and not let them disturb your mind. A good example is my situation with the driver honking. If I responded by raising my middle finger or honking back, I was letting him control my emotions and actions. Instead, I should stay calm and not let his actions destroy my inner peace. Epictetus wrote, "What troubles us is not things, but how we perceive them." When you realize that your emotions are not controlled by the actions of others, you will find true freedom. Your inner peace should not be entrusted to the actions of others. Remember, no one else is responsible for your emotion. Therefore, when we are disappointed, angry, or unhappy, Epictetus wrote, "Never blame anyone but ourselves, that is, our own judgments, as responsible." Duty. When you do, you will discover true freedom in how you choose to react. By staying calm and controlling your thinking, you will not only maintain your inner peace, but you will also be able to handle any situation more wisely and effectively. Don't let annoying people mess with your mind. Choose to react positively and calmly, and you will find life much easier and happier. In conclusion, controlling your thinking to deal with annoying people is an important skill that we need to practice. By applying the principles of Stoicism, we can maintain calm and steadfastness in any situation. Always remember that your emotions are controlled by you, not by others. When you master your thoughts and emotions, you will find freedom and inner peace. 3. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism, an ancient but always practical philosophy of life, teaches that peace of mind is found by focusing on what you are truly responsible for. Epictetus recommends asking yourself, is this something within my control? And if it's not one of the things you control, be ready with the response, then that's not my concern. Perception of control. This means that other people's thoughts, feelings, and actions are not your concern. Focusing on what you cannot control is not only a waste of time, but also causes unnecessary anxiety and stress. When you realize that you cannot control others, you will feel lighter and focus on the things you can do to improve yourself and your life. For example, you may not be able to control whether your coworker behaves in a narcissistic manner, but you can control your reaction to it. Instead of feeling resentful and angry, you can choose to stay calm and not let their behavior affect your mood and work performance. Avoid anti-stoicism. Unfortunately, we often practice anti-stoicism. We spend most of our energy on what other people are doing, wallowing in our outrage, what did they say, and trying our best to force them to change. In the process, we neglect the responsibility we have towards ourselves, as if someone else is making us behave in a particular way. A good example is when we spend too much time and energy worrying about what other people think of us. You can control your actions and attitude, but you cannot control how others perceive you. Instead of trying to change their mind, focus on doing the right thing and living true to your values. Own your reaction. You want to suffer less? Practice treating difficult people like a Stoic. Realize that the person is only as upset as you allow them to be. Unpleasant is a judgment, and your judgment belongs to you. Own your reaction. No one can force you to feel or act in a way you don't want to. For example, if someone criticizes you unfairly, you may feel angry and sad. However, if you remember that you cannot control their thoughts and action, you will feel more relieved. Instead of reacting negatively, choose to listen and learn from criticism, or simply ignore it if it has no value. The inner war. The battle that really matters is the war within. Resolve to only fight the things you can control and let go of the rest. This not only helps you maintain calm, but also helps you focus on your personal development. You can't control the weather, but you can control how you prepare for it. You cannot control what others think of you, but you can control how you behave. Practice focusing on what you can control. When faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, is this within my control? The answer is no. Let it go and focus on the things you can change. This way, you will find yourself becoming calmer, less stressed, and happier. In Stoic philosophy, controlling thoughts and reactions is an important skill. By applying this principle to your daily life, you will not only deal better with annoying people, but also build a more meaningful and peaceful life. Remember, life is a series of choices, and you always have control over how you react to every situation. So we've gone through 3 ways to control your thinking to deal with difficult people. Hopefully these shares will help you maintain calm and control your thinking in all situations. Remember, inner peace always starts with how you control your thoughts and reactions. If you find what we share useful, please click the subscribe button so you don't miss the next videos. Don't forget to leave a comment about your experience and how you've applied Stoicism in your daily life. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for following and supporting. Let's stay positive and inspire each other every day.